Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back. So we're on our way walking over to Akihabara from Asakusa, and there's this giant temple here. It's actually crazy. This thing is like ridiculously huge. I don't even really know if you can quite feel and experience how big it is over here, but yeah, it's crazy. And there's like this little house over here. Oh, okay. See, actually we gotta, I don't know, there's like cars around here, so I don't know if there's like other businesses or people are living here or what. Oh, okay, so this is closed off. So, dang, I wanted to see the little one. It's actually like a little garden in there. Really cool. Work is in progress, do not enter. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool. I got some cherry blossoms over there. I kind of want to go see those. But got my drink over here. So I don't really know. I know you're not supposed to eat in these areas. But I didn't even know if I should even be walking over here with my drink at all or not. So, oh wait, there's actually, I don't think that's a temple, but it's a building with a little bit of like older style. It's got like the little older style top up there. I don't know if you can see that, but oh wow, this is an even better angle. Jeez, this thing is just huge. It's crazy. It's beautiful. This little structure here too. They got some trees growing on the metal over there. Interesting. Yeah, all the cherry blossoms. I think we only have another week or two of them. So I guess we got to try to enjoy them as much as possible before they all go away. They don't have the pink flowers anymore on them, unfortunately. Let's see if we can find, there's an interesting building over there. I don't know if that's a business or an old house though. So, yeah, we gotta keep basically walking this way. I guess Akihabara is actually gonna be a little bit farther, so probably gonna have to swap out the battery on this little video of us walking over there, but yeah, I'll update you guys when we find something else cool. So we just went through these gates that we saw last time. We were over here in Asakusa, going to like Ueno and Akihabara and stuff, and it's another shrine back up over here that I didn't even know about. This last time we just like kept walking down the main road. So it's super sick. And detail on their little birds and stuff like that. I don't know if you can even see it from back there, but I got this thing over here too. Really cool. Beautiful. Okay, well, don't go up without permission. Okay, do not enter. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about photos I don't see anyways. Oh, there's actually a little walkway over here that I didn't even see. The little, I forget what they're called, but they're basically like the little red gates over here. Huh. It's really awesome. I love walking under these little gates. You gotta kind of duck sometimes. Even me, I'm not even that tall. I'm like 5'10", so. But yeah, really awesome. It's funny too, because like these little places just off to the side are like super peaceful. So it's, I don't know, it's pretty awesome to like just kind of enjoy. There's always like, even over here, there's like this little walkway over here. And they got more statues and stuff. Yeah, very, very beautiful. I love it. Looks like we got another park over here. This little like shaded area with a bunch of trees, and they have the sakuras over here. So beautiful. Just walking under them. Some more pictures maybe as well too. Yeah, it's nice that they have all these little breaks throughout the city pretty much. It's nice. So it looks like we've basically come to Ueno over here. I saw the Don Quixote over there. I was thinking about going over there, but I'm starting to actually get a little bit... Oh, look at food replicas from the shops. Love these things. Yummy. There's a ramen with a little bit of pork, a little bit more pork and an egg. Actually sounds kind of good. It's $1,300 though. It's $8, so not like super expensive, but you can definitely go on a lighter budget here in Japan. Like I think the supermarket Seiyu is actually going to be saving me. So yeah, we're basically just walking past. I wanted to show you guys this bridge. It's kind of funny because like, so I've been to like some of these places one other time. I'm starting to like kind of remember them a little bit, but yeah, I still don't have it in my head that well because this is like my second time seeing them. So, but yeah, look at the sushi though. This is 80 yen for these, which is basically like 70 cents. I think so. That's actually kind of crazy. That seems like a really good deal, especially for salmon roe. Seems kind of suspicious. Maybe it's because it's the lunch menu, because right now it's about 1 o'clock, I think. Yeah, I think it's like 1, maybe 1:30, somewhere around there. So, but yeah, pretty much chilling under with here. There's a lot of cool things to see in Ueno as well too. Nope, my battery's almost dead. Yeah, and there was something else that I wanted to say earlier. I don't know if this is exactly true, but the little lights up here, they have the meter, so you can actually see it timed, like how long it's going to take for it to change. But I think it's actually timed to where if you're walking like down the strip, right, if you just keep walking at like relatively normal walking speed, that you'll end up hitting the next one that will allow you to keep walking, like because we just did that, but that one and the previous one allowed us to keep walking. So I don't know if that's entirely true like 100% of the time, but if it is, that's actually kind of crazy. I'm sure that it's probably timed in a certain way over the whole city to where that's probably kind of how it is. I wouldn't be surprised, because it would kind of go in line with like Japan's public transportation being like pretty good, like very consistent, always on time. Like the train arrives within like 5 seconds of the exact time that was supposed to be there. You know, it's supposed to be there at 12:30 and 30 seconds, and it'll get there at like 12:30 and 35 seconds. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's entirely true, but maybe it is true. But yeah, the cars are like pretty interesting here too. There's a bunch of bikes. That's actually what I need if I were to stay in Japan long term. Even if I come back again, I think I would want to have a bike like for 3 months. Like if I came back again and I was like in Osaka or Hiroshima or Fukuoka, I'd definitely want to get a bike. I think it's only like $130 when I did the conversion. I think it was something, yeah, like $130. I don't know how much yen that was off the top of my head. So it would be like, let's see, 6 to, I think it would be like, because I think it was like 25,000 yen or something like that for a bike. So yeah, I think that was around like 125, 130,000. So I would definitely do that next time I come out, because I think it's worth it. I mean, it kind of just depends on what you're doing. It'll save you money though for the train, even though the train's like I said, not really that bad. If you just go one way, you're just like, hey, I'm in like Otsuka, like how I was, you want to go to Akihabara and then back, it's gonna be like $3 or $4 for the day, right? So super chill. But yeah, once again I feel awkward because like no one's talking around me, I'm the only one talking. It's just loud because of the cars basically. Imagine when they have like all electric vehicles here, which will be pretty interesting because now that I think about it, they don't really have that much electric vehicles here. I haven't been to China obviously, but I heard that it's like I don't even know how much, like 50% or 60% electric vehicles. Same with Tajikistan, like Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. It's like a Central Asian country, right? Next to, it's like above Afghanistan and to the west. It's like on the west side of China. So yeah, pretty interesting. I think that though when that happens, the city will be very quiet except for the sirens. But by then, so yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if you guys got cut, where you guys got cut off, but basically I was saying that when automation comes out for electric vehicles especially, well in particular, yeah, Tokyo is going to be like extremely quiet. Because China and Tajikistan, capital of like Dushanbe, capital of Tajikistan, it's on the west side of China. They're like right above Afghanistan, in the middle, pretty much in the middle of Asia. And once that happens here, because like I noticed that, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of gas powered, there's like not really any electric vehicles around here. But when that happens and everything's automated, I actually had an interesting idea. Like basically they won't really need the sirens anymore, because in Japan the sirens get pretty loud sometimes, especially at night, because there's just so many people that obviously there's an emergency maybe, and there's a lot of older population here as well too, so someone's probably having issues. But when everything's automated and electric vehicles, and like Japanese people are pretty quiet too, like this city, even though it's going to be, I don't know what it'll be in the future, it'll probably still be around like 35 million people or whatever, it'll still be a metropolitan area. I think it always will be huge, but it's going to be really quiet. Like it's going to be pretty crazy, I think, and most people are going to be in virtual reality and all that too, but that's going to be like pretty much everywhere. So yeah, so I think we're I need to, oh actually, yeah, Akiba, I see up on the building up there, it says Yodobashi Akiba, and Akiba is short for Akihabara. I actually found that out when I was talking with Grok and like looking up stuff online, talking with AI. It was basically like, oh yeah, by the way, sometimes it's Akiba for short. I was like, oh, well, that's pretty good to know, because then I can get in with the locals pretty good with that. Be like, Akiba, and they'll be like, oh, you know that, that's cool. Even though I don't really think it's like something too special to know. 7-Eleven. Yeah, 7-Elevens are like way better here too than in America. Alright, so it looks like when I saw that sign on that building, it was pretty much right here in Akiba and Akihabara. So I actually almost ended up like walking past Akihabara. That's the thing, is like once you're getting towards like really like close to a city, all of a sudden you're like right there in the action. It's kind of crazy sometimes. But yeah, I think there's actually a book off over there. Ah, shoot. Damn. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna spend too much money there. Yeah, the book off is a place where I think they have like retro games, if I remember right. I think it's called Book Off. So yeah, we're almost up to the main strip here. Oh, I was gonna mention too, the reason why I turned the camera on was I just saw my first two homeless people. They actually had one of those carts, you know, like those big carts where you take out a bunch of like heavy I don't know, like wood for your house's tiles and stuff like that. You're pushing like those giant carts. I actually had that with cardboard, and they had like their blanket, and they were just like laying on the cardboard on their cart. And I was like, wait, that's actually kind of like, I don't know, kind of actually didn't look too bad. It looked kind of comfy. So, but yeah, I finally saw two of them. And I think in this whole area there's probably like just a handful or two of them. So yeah, I don't really know, but I'm thinking maybe tonight we'll actually get some raw men and some fried rice. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think we're pretty much here. This is, I think, the busy, like the main street right here that we're coming up to. I'm kind of surprised because it is Friday. I expected it to be a little bit busier, but I'm thinking that tonight's gonna be crazy, but it'll probably be mostly tomorrow. Oh yeah, now we're back at where the figurines are. I saw these last time I was here too. You can't really see them, but yeah, that gray War Greymon is pretty sick. I don't know, oh, it's not even open. Anyways, so yeah, now we are in Akihabara, like the main strip area here. They got all the classic Japanese food restaurants, or like the chain restaurants. And yep, so we finally made it. So hope you guys kind of enjoyed. I know some of these videos are kind of drawn out a little bit and kind of random here and there, but while I was out all the way out here, I had to make use of it. So I walked probably about, let's see, it was 30, 20, I don't know, I probably walked for about an hour and 20 minutes to get around, because I'm also like kind of leisurely walking, and I think I need to tie my shoes better or something to get better use out of their traction and stuff like that, because my feet have been kind of hurting. So I'm actually kind of glad that I took like 3 days off and was just chilling. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find this Don Quixote real quick, and then we're probably gonna head out of here because my bed should be cleaned up at the hostel, everything like that. I took all this stuff out of my hostel to make sure I could have them, like, have someone cleaning it, because they won't go into your bed or anything like that if you have, like, you know, your laptop and all your clothes and whatever else out there. So yeah, I will see you guys. The next one, I'm gonna go home and put up like 5 videos and schedule them throughout the whole week this week. So, and good thing I brought my extra battery. That was super clutch. All right, peace.